And we are rolling.
Okay, well, welcome back to this week's episode. These where we introduce all the dogs, but you get to meet each one of the pack kind of right before we actually go on a fun little adventure this weekend.
Yeah, as you guys know, we have 3, and they each have their own personality. They each have their own little nickname of things that they do that makes them who they are. So we are very excited to share with you some videos and some stories about them, and just see what we can do. You're gonna see them a lot going forward. So
each one is pretty comical. So we've got lots of fun little stories to tell.
So they're all boys, and so Toby is the first one. He is, I guess they're about to be like, what, 2.5?
Yeah, Toby's pushing 3.
And then Trip is shortly after that. But
Trip just actually turned 2. He's gonna turn 2 this month.
Wait, I thought he was already 2.
Oh gosh, maybe he's turning 3 this month. I thought that they were pretty close. I thought he was born in June.
And Toby was born in February, but I think of the same year.
This will be year 2.
They're both already 2, I think. He'll be 2 this month, June.
Yes, Trip will be 2. That's what I said.
You did?
Yes, I did. Trip's going to be 2 this month in June. Yeah, because yeah.
Toby's already 2, and then Diesel is 10. He's the new guy. But what would you say Toby's nickname is?
He is the food snatcher. Just takes the food off the counter because he's the biggest one. And then sometimes he might share with little Trip, an old man.
Yeah,
Diesel.
Now Diesel is in here, so.
But that actually happened last night. There was something on the counter, and he.
Well, go on and tell him.
Well, it was jalapeno sausage links
with cheese in it. I mean, and there was 4 of them. They didn't shit anywhere though. Thank God.
Then you've got Trip, and he's the little.
He's the instigator.
He's the
instigator. He instigates the neighboring dogs on the left side, the right side, and we have bushes in the yard that these birds have created nests in, and he pesters them.
And then we've got Diesel, and on day 3, it was like, this is his house. This is his.
He's been very bossy. He's nuts.
So now, without further ado, we're gonna bring out Toby, Tobias, Robin Hood.
Toby, Tobias, Robin Hood. Okay, go, Toby. Round of applause for the blue-eyed boy.
The blue-eyed bandit.
I came into the house one time, and I thought that it was a dryer sheet on the floor, and it wasn't a dryer sheet. It was the packet of saltine crackers, and he was, I guess, feeling just a little hungry that day. And he needed a little bit of extra comfort food. Maybe he was feeling anxious or nervous.
So he's the one that knows if you're sick, if you're in pain. I had a little back incident 2 weeks ago. So I sneezed, coughed, and I had a catch in my back. And I had to lay in the bed with a heating pad. Anytime I would cough or sneeze, come in and get on the bed and cuddle with me and lay his head right here. So he is the one that he just senses.
But he also has like really bad like attachment issues. He gets anxious. He's pulling me. He gets very anxious and nervous, like when he's left alone.
Yeah. So little backstory: Toby was the first dog that we had gotten when we had our dog Miles. So Miles has been with me. He's with me for 10 years. I'm a therapist, so he did therapy with me. So he was older when Toby took the picture as a pup. So he taught Toby everything that he knows. But they were good friends.
But then after Miles passed, Colton got trips. It's really weird. Toby lays out in the bed at night when he sleeps, and he lays in. He's like attached to my hip at all times. But when we go to bed, he lays on Colton's side of the bed.
Yes, Miles could lay on that side. He lays close to the same spot where Miles passed. So.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, that was his buddy. And then we lost him, and it was sad. But he's with us all the time. I mean, he would go on camping trips.
He loved his aviators and bandanas.
I mean, he was just.
Yeah, so that's a little bit about Toby. You'll see more of him as we go. So Toby doesn't really blink, and he he has the most human eyes out of all three dogs. So sometimes he'll sit and stare at you, and he's got one little blue eye that
He
kind of
does look
goes.
a little east and west.
He looks a little east and west.
But he's looking out for us in all directions. And his eyes are just very blue, and they're round like human eyes. And he doesn't blink very much. But
we're
a come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah, but anyways, that's kind of an interesting aspect of Toby, and he's an Aussie Doodle mix, where Trip is a full-blood Aussie. He's a mix between a toy and a mini Aussie, and then Diesel is a mini Aussie, so he's a little bit bigger than Trip. Trip kind of keeps the toy size, but Toby has a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, he has so Diesel and Toby share the same coat colors, the gray, the white, the black. But he has more of a doodle style to him, like a golden doodle. So just the color. But he's very smart. He catches on quick. He can sit and shake and do all that stuff. But sometimes he's a lunatic. He acts like he's getting paid for this job.
These are his toys, nobody else's. Even though the other dogs play with him, he thinks they're his toys.
Only his. And all right, let your stepdaddy do it.
I'm not stepdad. I'm.
Don't go there.
Come here, Toby's.
He said he's gonna give it to his real dad.
This is what I deal with.
Did y'all see it? Did you see it that time?
It's the roughest on the yard too, because he acts like he's a football player. Oh! Oh! This is Toby.
And now on the other segment, we are going to be introducing Trip Hall. There he is. He's come right into the picture. He is our little toy Aussie, and he's a different one. He's very timid. He does not like a lot of, he does love people, but it takes him a while to warm up to certain things. So, and he likes to play, oh hi, okay, just be careful where you jump up.
So Miles had passed in late August, early September. It was a really tough period because this was his yard, this was his home. And I worked with someone who, Trip's parents, they had puppies at her house. And she was like, hey, I had these puppies, and she sent me pictures of Trip and his brother and sisters. I went out to the farm where Trip was born, and when I pulled up in my truck, and he was the first one that came and attached to me. From then on, it was it. He was the right one.
One of the things that we've learned about Aussies is that they definitely pick their people, and they decide, and then that's it for them. So Trip definitely, I think, knew what Colton was going through and what he was feeling, and picked Colton. But Trip he's a little timid. He loves people, loves attention, loves belly rubs, whatever, but he gets timid around certain things. So Toby obviously is quite bigger than Trip is, and Toby and I will roughhouse. So we'll get out here, we'll get in the house, and we will just,
and Trip wants no part
out of it, and just roughhouse it. And he removes himself, and he stays over there, and he does not want no part of it.
But a few fun facts about Trip, but he still has the happy feet. So when he meets a new person, it's why we can't do therapy. Oh yeah, Miles, he did therapy.
Huge, all of his clients knew Miles, his job, everybody, other coworkers knew Miles.
He was an
Miles
office
was a
dog.
very popular dog and was loved by a lot of people.
We still have a picture in the office where I work because Miles was the office dog. So I would go and have to do things throughout the facility. Miles would walk around to each office and he would go visit with people. But yeah, he was the office dog, but he was very important to a lot of clients and a lot of people.
He definitely left a mark on a lot of people. Now, Trip will leave a different kind of mark on you. He will urinate all over your shoes. So
another funny story about Trip. So we own a second home in a neighboring town, and we have a neighbor, Johanna. Johanna fell in love with Trip, but Trip loves her girl dogs that she has. She's got
3 of them. They all weigh about the size of a pound of ground beef.
Yeah,
They
Bella,
very big.
Gigi, and Tinker. So we went on our trip to Broken Bow that you saw. He was very protective over those girls. That was his domain, his girlfriends.
Johanna has a dog door to the left of her back door with the dog. They just go in and out freely, and he figured out how to use it and was using it. So he wasn't letting them go in and out of that dog door. He was very protective of how close Diesel and Toby got to the girls. Those are the two birds that are after. That don't like
they're
them.
fighting too. They're having a domestic.
So maybe they're just taking it out on the dogs because they're not happy in their tree. Get it in their home. We're going to let it shine. But speaking of light shining, we don't really have much daylight left. So we're going to go grab Diesel and bring him out here. We'll be right back. Part 3.
Part 3.
Part 3.
This is Diesel Bug, the old grump, the old grandpa.
He's grumpy sometimes.
With the best cuddle bug.
He is. Now this one, it comes with a little bit of a story, okay? So,
Diesel,
you want to take it away, buddy?
This one, I get home one day and...
No, it was at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was getting ready for work
to
leave. And this one was on Facebook, and I guess something popped up in like a market, not a marketplace, but like some sort of.
It was in a Facebook group for our city.
Yes, so it was for the city or whatever. This young couple had decided that after 10 years, they had him since a pup. They wanted to rehome him. They didn't really give any reasoning. They posted pictures. He does tricks. He's all these great things, but they wanted to rehome him because the wife, she was working out of the house. She no longer worked from home, and he was in a kennel all day.
It probably was too early to be making decisions. It just made me sad because I was thinking about our dogs, and I'm like, that family is the family that he's known, all that he's known for 10 years.
So, long story short, load up that evening or the next evening, we go and meet Diesel's former mom at a park.
And she was a really sweet lady.
We walked around with him, we talked to her, and we loaded him up in the car, and that was it.
Okay, well, I'll say things a little bit more bluntly. Why are you looking at me that way?
Because I know what he's about to say.
He went with the intentions of just meeting him, just making sure not only was he a good fit for us, but were we going to be a good fit for him too. I work from home. I own my company, and I kind of have more of a freer schedule. I'm here during the day, so he's not going to be in a crate. It seemed like it was going to be a little bit more of a better situation for him. But whenever we had the idea of meeting up with her just to meet him, I mean, she brought everything. And I had asked if she had, so maybe it was my fault.
Well, here's the deal. Who goes and meets a dog like this and doesn't take him home?
I'm just saying, at max, he probably has maybe 5 years left to live, And if 5 years, if those last 5 years of his life we can give him not being in a crate every single day and going on trips, if we can give him, hopefully we get longer than 5 years, but if that's all that we have left with him, then we're going to give him the best last 5 years of his life.
He loves the other dogs. They love him. He likes to jump up in the bed and go to sleep with us while Trip is on the couch.
You have to be patient. The first night he didn't sleep a lot, of course, right? First night in a new home after 10 years.
I guess he was on the couch with him and the other two.
It was just.
When this one was asleep, so I go to the couch, turn on the TV, get them calmed down, wake up to.
Now, he also is a food snatcher. So when my mom came one weekend and watched the dogs, and on the way in for lunch, we got Chick-fil-A and got a big platter of chicken.
She had cooked a pizza too.
So there was the pizza and the Chick-fil-A on the counter. And
we're doing our thing in the back of the house. I walk in there. Pizza's gone. Most of the chicken's gone.
So he is a food snatcher in himself too. So we are learning him, but he's so funny.
We got to be careful because he can't be eating that stuff. But we didn't know that he could get up on the counter learning.
He's a smart man. He's had 10 years of experience, and both of our dogs have only had 2 years. Now, I'm a realtor, so unless I'm seeing clients or showing properties or having meetings, I'm at home in the office most of the day, so all 3 of the boys are in there. So he is pretty attached, and he does the same thing that Toby does.
He thinks this is mama. Speak.
Sir, and how has your time been here?
Hey, how's your time been here
At the Hall residence? How's it been? Speak. 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 Speak it. Speak. I want you to speak the Holy Ghost.
Of course, you guys
right now.
know that there's going to be a treat after this. If he's doing these things, he's going to get treats.
So yeah, he does it all. He rolls over. He's
Shakes.
He's been a joy to have for sure. So, but yeah, this is the last one. So we're not gonna have any more.
Shut up.
We're not
Don't
gonna
listen
be
to
having
this.
any more children. And we're hoping that when they get old,
The
and
drama.
they become empty nesters, and we have fun set up for each of them.
Once
so
that happens, we get a parakeet.
you're like having a parakeet. You hear one song and then you sing it to the top of your lungs.
I'm used to him doing this all the time, so
Parakeet would mimic the things that I say.
you should hear the things that he says behind the scenes.
I worship
recorded.
a lot. I do. I worship a lot, and I try to find an altar
Worship.
that I can.
Ask his mama. She's Pentecostal.
Let's go get the rest of the boys.
Oh, I'll be right back. That was my cue that I have to do this. So
Yes, please, if you don't mind. Okay, boys. So y'all say bye to everybody. It's a microphone. It's not a treat. Everybody say bye. So this
Come on,
was
Diesel. Come on, Toby.
Diesel, come here.
Trip.
This is our crew. This is what makes the HallBark Channel the HallBark Channel.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and get these fur babies wrangled and
Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified and do whatever YouTubers say. Just do whatever they say, but do it to our channel.
stay blessed.
We'll
Peace.
see you on the next one.